Hi, and welcome to the Rapid Growth Weekly Vibe of the 17th until the 23rd of February. Now, in the first part of this week, this vibe will bring a wonderful flow and an attitude of, I can do this. So take advantage of it. But it is exactly what you need to jumpstart a new project. Also bring life to something like an old project that you've abandoned because maybe you just didn't feel like that you were in a very resourceful state of mind, or perhaps you felt stuck. Maybe you didn't have the support that you needed. Or so maybe this is something that you gave up on. So think about that. Maybe you gave up just out of pure frustration. So this vibe can also bring in that new sense of excitement, right? Especially with this renewed energy and especially with a different perspective now on how you used to see this goal in the past, right? So during this week, we also have a beautiful vibe dropping in and out that will cause you to feel that your imagination might run a little bit wild, right? However, this is actually a time now for new ideas to come in, new insights, and a lot of aha moments. This will bring in those flashes of solutions to problems that you have been facing in the past. And talking about imagination, right? This vibe is now also trying to show you that it's a good time for you to do healing work on yourself. So if you feel that your mind is going to places, that's maybe a little bit far-fetched, then let's look at this a little bit deeper. Right? What if it is actually showing you that there is maybe a lot more depth, right? A lot more in-depth aspect of you that you have not explored yet, right? So healing work in that case, whatever sense of the word it is that it means to you, it is calling you, right? This vibe is now calling you into your own natural healing abilities to start to allow that now to come forward. And it does not have to, be for others. It can just be for yourself, right? So because let's admit it, we all share the same blueprint. No one is born with more special gifts, as much as people actually want to believe that. We all have the capacity to bring healing and to be of service to humanity by accessing our own healing ability. I teach this in my events. I teach this every single day. And I'm telling you right now, we all have gifts. We all have something to give back. Right? So you really want to start to look at now igniting that beautiful awareness in you and not necessarily on someone else, because the focus here is to be on you. Now, for the plot twist, right? So as an insightful and also encouraging this vibe could be, we could also have a little bit of another one coming in that could cause you to feel that you've committed yourself to too many engagements. So enjoy the burst of energy that's going to come because it will be stimulated very strongly by this vibe. But remain focused and remain reasonable with the time and also the physical energy that you have available to you, because we all have a new moon this week, right? I love new moons. I absolutely love them. We have it coming in, and this is going to trigger some sensitivities, maybe with your feet as well, and also your hormones, right? So let's have a look at the psychosomatically speaking aspects of this, because if you look at that, this makes perfect sense why these specific areas are actually flaring up. Given that this new moon, and this week's the vibes, it's calling you into your natural power, right, as you share your gifts. So of course, as anything else, it's going to call you out of your comfort zone. So you're going to start to feel maybe some issues flaring up a little bit with your feet. Your hormones going to be flaring up a little bit. And you can find out so much more about that in Metaphysical Anatomy. What are the hidden messages? What are the hidden aspects of that your emotional body wants you to know right now? Because it's really super important. Because as you start to move forward, which is all about the feet, fear is going to start to come up, right? And also moving forward, your hormones play a very big role, whether you feel in or out of control with the influences of this vibe, and also creating and making these changes in your life. So I do invite you here. I invite you, please join me for my new healing meditation. It's actually going to be coming up. And if you want to find out more about that, you can go to, I think it is evettevideos.com on YouTube. The replay will be there. You can also find the updates at Metaphysical Anatomy in Facebook. You can join me there as well. So just now for another slight little plot twist here while we're here. This vibe can actually cause also a little bit of confusion, just a little bit. as to how you tap into the universal gifts, right? So because here now, you feel that they're there, you know that they're there, but there's a sense of lack of clarity in terms of how do I project that? How do I give that back? How do I make that to feel like there's value from me going out into my environment? Now, what can actually be happening here is that you're feeling maybe subconsciously and through the emotional body, also just a little bit blocked by generational trauma and childhood stress. Now, you might also feel inclined to let go of past miscommunications and challenges. And if this is you, then good on you. If you feel that urge to do that, this is your week. This is your week now to do that. Because apart from you trying to balance all these things of bringing your gifts forward, you're going to feel the aspects of, but before I step into that power, I need to say what I need to say. Right? So it's all actually beautifully coming together, even though at the time it might not feel like that. But believe me, there's actually divine structure within the chaos that you feel. And you're going to feel so much better after. You're going to feel so much relief from that. So guys, remember to stay up to date with my videos coming up. If you want to get notifications of when they're up, where, what, and how, the weekly vibes, the monthly vibes, the moon healing meditations, then go to energyvibesupdate.com. You can find out everything there. And until next week, be the light that you are.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling you because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys!